got to free your mind from this one, family. Feel me. I'll tap on man. Let's get it.
Time for the haters, cause I wouldn't be shit without y'all mention. Nah, for real, I don't think y'all get it. It's just hard for me to see y'all vision. Cause regardless, when you look at all the saying, you know the cost of shit. It's appalling cause my enemies never prosper shit. Well, I guess that's all difference, hey. 2 times for the haters. Yeah, all the shapeshifters ain't molded like us. They can't see us, they ain't folded like us. They can't see us, they ain't posted like us. See you on the streets, they'll show you righteous. See you on the screen, they'll post a guy shit. See you on the screen like they ain't supposed to wipe your COV and coronavirus. And trying to get my mind freedom, hard to find peace when it's slime season. Gotta watch the numbers like timekeepers. Watch for the hook like mind readers. When it comes to the change up, they wanna hold you down, never came up. But when it come to war, you can blame us. Wanna be like me, put your pants up.
Love is life, and life is free. Take a ride, a life with me. Free your mind and find your way. There will be a brighter day. Your mind, you gotta free your mind. You gotta free your mind. You gotta free your mind.
To see one thing about it, family, we come back get it. This is your boy. This is your boy. I be your boy, family. This is the truth. Back get it, man. How's everybody feeling, man? How's everything going? How's your life? Are you doing what needs to be done out there? That's the question, man. This is the ugly truth, man. I mean, we gonna jump straight in this thing.
Now.
So what's good, everybody, man? Salute to
The show will begin now.
Salute to y'all for checking out, for tapping in with us here on the vein. I mean, see, I'm still stuck on the old, y'all. This is the Ugly Truth Podcast, family. We're back at it, man. Look, family, I got to be honest. I can't speak for nobody else, but I miss each and every last one of you all, right? So salute to all of y'all, man, for being who you are, just for being around, you know what I mean, for coming on, tapping in with us. You know, this is who we are and what we do, family. This is Blackadelic Entertainment, the Ugly Truth Podcast. Title of this one, Kamala's Not Like Us, family. Look, it's election time. We about a little shy of 40 days off from what they say again is supposed to be the historic election. They told us that when it was Biden and Obama. You know, they told us that when it was Obama, you know, against McCain and all them guys up there. You know what I mean? And then rest dead. God rest in peace, John McCain. But we hear this every 4 years that this is the most important election. You know, people have to get out there and, you know, be counted or whatever, right? But this one right here, this one right here, family, this one is a different one. We're going to tap in, man. We're going one thing that's been the controversy lately as far as speaking of Kamala Harris, our girl Janet Jackson made a comment. She did an interview for a British magazine, and they asked her about, you know, Kamala, you know, the election. And she made a statement to where, you know, her verbatim words were, I heard that she's not a black woman, that her father is actually white. You know, that's what she heard. And of course, social media is in an uproar. Why? I have no idea. Why? Because we have the need to be entertained, or we have a need to voice our opinion, and more so with things that don't involve us. More so mainly because, of course, we have an intention towards mind. You know, and with that narrative, you know what I mean? You know, a lot of people have been judgmental on the sister, you know what I mean? And I, myself, holds nothing she said, but, you know, literally just a comment. I mean, come on, let's be real, family. She's a pop star, an icon. Um, that's now I'm not gonna say. Well, she's been ducked off. I mean, Janet's in her own world, like most stars are. I mean, like of us, we say a lot about. I remember a couple of years back where we had said this about Lil Wayne when Lil Wayne had made a statement about saying that racism doesn't exist to him. And a lot of people had problems with that. But you got to remember, look at it, he's coming from fucking the modern day version of Michael Jackson. You know what I mean? He's been a kid, he's a child star, been signed his deal when he was 12 years old, made his first $1 million at the age of 14, and been going on now. Now he's a year older than me at 42. So you can't expect somebody like that to see the world within the same lens that you see it. And that's how I see Janet Jackson. So I didn't really support the backlash that the sister was getting, because of her comment. But let me see if I can go. Pull a little on, y'all. Let's tap in. Everybody salute. Y'all, some YouTube family, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Everybody listening on Spotify, salute every last one of y'all. Share a friend, Radio Public, Overcast, Deezer, everywhere you listen at. Please hit that like, share button so we can keep the algorithms up, family, because we're going to get it going. And but let's see. Let's see, oh girl, Kamala. There you go. It's about 6 minutes. So salute to the view. Salute to the ladies on the view. Well, we're gonna see if we can tap in and share this with the people, and we'll talk about it on the other side.
Just did a wide-ranging interview with British newspaper The Guardian, but this is on when she was asked her thoughts.
For some reason, I can hear it. So, wait a minute, family. 1 second, please. Make sure my audio is on point. Let's see. I don't know if I did it right, but we about to see. Let's see.
On VP Kamala Harris.
All right, got film. I'm dealing with this. I don't really try to make sure my audio on point, family. Yo. All right, I don't know why you guys. I don't know why I can't hear this, but I might have an idea why I can't hear.
possibly become the first Black female president.
This audio out, trying to figure this audio out, and then we can talk about it on the flip side. Okay, Mike, good.
President, she said, she answered by saying that she had heard Harris's father was white, which we all know is false. And a staffer claims that he
Yo, bear with me, family. I know. I know. Bear with me. I know.
was fired for issuing an apology on VP Kamala Harris, first Black female president. She said,
all right, well, we can't figure out. Now, for some reason, audio is fighting back on us, family. But however, either way, you know what I mean? It is what it is. But Kamala, the girls on the View, had their views going back and forth. Like most, everybody in the country is kind of, taking one of those stances to, obviously, saying, our sister is a Black woman. And now, and I hate I can't pull it. I guess I'm gonna fix this audio and tap back in. We probably gonna go through this, have this conversation again about that. But yeah, man, but definitely truth in that. There's even reports, interviews that Kamala herself has said that she identifies as a South Indian woman. I gotta be honest. It's not until recently, like the last year or so, that she's been, now vocal and adamant about, she's a Black woman. So for me, there's much truth in that depiction. You know what I mean? Or what she said, Donald Trump said, a lot of people saying this Republican MAGA talking points and all of that. But to those people I asked, what about that coming out of her own mouth? Which a lot of it is. That came from Kamala Harris's mouth. That she's, not a Black woman. And I gotta say salute to our sister, that girl Candace Owens. Like, I gotta be honest, y'all. My girl Candace Owens, man. I wasn't a fan of Candace for a while, but I gotta be honest, like the last, couple of years, I gotta be honest, the kid's kind of on to something, you know what I mean? Baby girl is really on to something, man. She's really on to something. So, uh, yeah, man. So salute to Candace Owens. But Candace, y'all go check out Candace Owens. She did a video that was very trending about Kamala's, heritage and her lineage and her grandparents, and where she took a really, really deep dive into the truth about, Kamala and who she really is. So that's something worth checking out. I'm not gonna spoil it for you. Like I can't play it anyway. Cause for some reason I gotta go back in and figure out all y'all. Y'all know it's been a minute since I've been back up here, but I had to touch back down. So I'm a little rusty on, working the stream, y'all, the things, but I'm gonna get back at it like we do. Um, but yeah, man, election are coming on around the corner. I gotta be honest, y'all. I don't see what the hell anybody around say to mine. Why we feeling like Kamala is, the way to go as far as, a president. If this the best we got, y'all, come on, man. Like I don't think I think America is pretty much in her final chapter. You know, theoretically, looking at everything, looking at all that's going on with, our ideologies, where we um now adhere to as a people, culture as a nation, things that we do uh, spiritually or lack thereof. Well, as far as spiritually go, I can say prophetically rather. This is definitely the last chapter, the final chapter. As it's really, biblically, as they say, from uh, Adam to Noah was 2,000. Well, Adam to Abraham was 2,000 years. Abraham to Noah was 2,000 years. Noah to Jesus, um, Jesus till now. Today's present will be, the 6,000 years, which is the time of, you know, let's say the time of the oppressor and suppressor's reign. It's supposed to come to an end. So if you look at it biblically, all my biblical scholars, Christian heads, religious buffs out there, y'all chime in the comments, what I mean? Tell me what you think. But nonetheless, you know, it's pretty much what it's been. Are we live on? Okay, we're not live on Twitter, but it's cool though. So salute everybody. YouTube family, salute to y'all. Hold on one moment, family. Look at what we got going on over here. Okay, but yeah, but they're not like us either way. You know what I mean? All right, but I think my boy, man, um, all we have to go by, family, as far and again, just as I continue to tap in on this election, right? All we really have to go by is what's put before us, so what we have to draw from. Now, Donald Trump has given us 4 years. 4 years of what? Right? 4 years of what? So, I mean, we got to look. The economy was much better. Economy was great. Now, and ironic, this is post COVID, right after COVID. Um, the economy was great, booming. You know what I mean? He's the first president that did not start any brand new wars as well. You know what I mean? And being the first president that started any wars, the economy was great. Um, we had better, well, I'm not gonna say better relationship. Let us say we were more respected as far as our foreign relationship with other countries. Um, as far as with, let's just go ahead and quote the guy: putting America first and having others pay their fair share. he was dead on on that. You know what I mean? So we only have that to draw from. Then when you go to things like the other side, with old girl, I'm gonna rebuild the middle class and tax break here for these and strengthen the housing situation. Yeah, that shit sound good, but you're there, like with all these great ideas that you have. Why didn't you have them while you were vice president in a moment where you can implement all of these things? That's why I say it's just hard for me to understand how people even believe in the jargon, the bullshit, and that was one of the reasons why Trump ran in the first place. Because politicians, it's Kamala is, up under the tutelage of Sleepy Joe, etc., and Big Daddy Barack and Uncle Clinton and missionary Hillary. You know what I mean? Up under the Goon Squad. I mean, she had a lot of backing. You know what I mean? And people that feeding her the talking points, man, without really nothing to go off of. And what they doing with this border with immigration is people just so. I mean, I can't. I'm not gonna say people. Fuck that. Democratic Party. Them people that empathize with the Democratic Party are so brainwashed and stupid to that aspect, man. And like y'all so blind to not even pay attention to what they doing with this immigration, right? You have 11 million uh, immigrants, whether legal or illegal, that done made it over here, that's getting asylum, that's getting housing, that's getting shelter, that's getting finances, that's getting jobs. And what do you think the stipulation is and or was for those people stepping off under the tutelage of Biden and Kamala? They guaranteed 11 million more votes. And I guess that's pretty cool when you lost by what? How many he lost by? Right? That kind of you're trying to give a shoe in, right? Because as far as the people here, so you gotta do what Democrats do. They gotta create themselves new N words. Respect. I'm trying to get monetized out. Where they trying to give themselves new N words, right? And the new N words are those immigrants. So the new N words means non-American. And by them, they're gonna lock down these 11 million votes. And chances are this election gonna be stolen again, just like it was stolen in 2020 from the Honorable Mr. Donald J. Trump, the greatest president in history. It's true. It's not even close. Not even close. Man. But I mean, it's obvious, y'all, that's what the plan is. That's where their whole play is. That's why the sister, were bothered by, because they, adopted these new votes because their old us's, you know, I guess we, not really want to continue to go for the smoke and mirrors, as they say. You know what I mean? And that's all it's been. I mean, that's truly what I contest to smoke and mirrors that the Democratic Party have thus far, which their new N words, they creating new slaves. People adopted into the system. It's their turn to take their ride on down the food stamp and the welfare and the Section 8 trade. You know what I mean? They time to get on that train and see where it takes them for about 67 or 80 years. You know what I mean? Because it got us nowhere. All into, so that's just, what I feel about this sham of election. And Donald Trump is exactly right. Forget doing another debate, but the practice of the talking points. Don't even do it. Let us sit and bury ourselves and just watch. It's gonna be the same upset that we got with Hillary Rodham. You know how all y'all was with her. It's the same truth. Don't get it twisted, nobody. Everybody that's with her, with Kamala, it's the same ones that was with Hillary. It's no new nothing. They just got an extra 11 million people to get out there and that's why I'm with Donald them with passing the new election stipulations. They ain't gonna change nothing for people that's current. Y'all just didn't want to do whatever it take. They just shoe in for the Democratic Party because some of us are so in bed our slave master that we go for whatever said. And I blame Barack Obama, one of the worst presidents in American history. Open-ended statement. Let me finish it. Barack Obama was one of the worst presidents in American history for the African American community. Why? I have to quote Dr. Umar Johnson because we rallied behind that man. First black this, first black that, Obama this, fist up that, and then demand nothing of him for African American community. Kamala herself has even said verbatim, and again, I hate I can't get the audio working for the show. We're gonna double back tomorrow, man, and tighten this up some more. But even Kamala has said herself that she want to be a president for all and not just doing anything for African American community, but to do things that would include all communities. But it wasn't that when things were passed, when her and Biden passed things for the Asian community his first year in office. It wasn't that when Barry and Michelle, they did what they had to do for the LGBT community and constantly doing what they have to do for the LGBT community. And currently, with Kamala and Trader Joe is doing for the immigrants. They're new non N words, so they're new non Americans. So I encourage all of y'all, man, don't pull the wool over. Don't continue to be misled. Nothing wrong with Project 2025, fella. I'm all for it. I'm all for. Listen. Because see, here's the thing. As a matter of fact, let me go in real quick before I switch topic and switch gears. For all my conscious community, my African, Pan American community, all my my fellow Kemetic study brothers, all my Egyptology brothers, look, all you guys over there on the other side, man. Let me ask y'all a question, right? Y'all been screaming this for years, man. We get up off and none of the white man. Black man need to be independent. Let's do this and do that for ourselves. Let's teach our own kids. Let's govern our own community. Let's house our own community. Let me explain something to y'all, family. Project 2025 won't take us back into slavery, but it will take us back at least 50 to 100 years post-slavery. That was when African American community, and y'all can quote me on this. You can do your research, do whatever you need to do. I would love for you to challenge the conversation. But this is post because at a point, 100 years after slavery, family, where black people were doing better than they ever been, especially better than they're doing right now in 2024 with all the freedom. The reason why I say that because it's not just necessarily about wealth. Yeah, we're more economically stable. Black people are more. You got more black millionaires now than you did back then. But see, back then you had more stable black families. You had more people in unison, family. There were no kids dying, man. There was no gang culture wasn't running strict in our community. There was no over promiscuous little girls running around. You know what I mean? It wasn't all of that, man. So, and there were men, husbands and wives, mothers and fathers in homes raising the children. There were communities working together. We had black banking there were, we had our own, just whatever banking system, farmers, in the guys in agriculture, masonry, creating our own barter system that things that created community, and we taught ourselves. You know what I mean? But it was that notion um, to where it been embedded in us that over here on the West that white signifies success. So there was a need to, uh, I guess you could say, segregate amongst, the at the time the open ended. And so many of us wanted that, and we got away from uh, the need to want to do for selves. And that want to do for self has been washed away, from us as a community, man. And it's sad, family. It is. It's truly sad. You know what I mean? And so my thing is, yeah, because I look at where the school system teaches. So yeah, I support defunding the public education system and making school choice. Like, why not all charter system? I saw a a news um I saw a news article a couple of weeks back to where I forgot what state it was, and actually forgot what school it was, but there was it was a 11, 10, a 10, 11-year-old little Caucasian boy, and they have they do I forgot what, sorry if I can check the message. They have a charter school, and at that charter school, right now, one of the things that they're working on is uh, how to successfully run an Airbnb. Again, they literally in this charter school, 10, 11-year-olds running an Airbnb, and found that it was reported that the kids have, I think they say either 3 or 4 Airbnb properties that they successfully run. You understand that? I'm gonna say that again. 12-year-olds have 3 Airbnb properties that they have been successfully running. This is at this charter private school. But see, they don't teach this in public schools. Why? Because you need new slaves. You don't teach people how to overthrow the system, how to overthrow the government. You raise them up to stay a part of it and continually to contribute to it. The key is to make new slaves. The key is to indoctrinate more so they further go along with this system. That's what it's all about, family. So my opinion is the system isn't broken by far. The system is doing exactly what it's supposed to do. It's all up to us. You. How long are you gonna go for it? How long are you gonna stand by or sit by and just, allow what we're allowing? But I don't think but that might not be something that, but yeah, that's fun. So truly support that. So we ain't got the public school to land on. You're forced to get involved. Send them over to the charter schools and be involved in exactly what's going on. And a better education and teach these kids tax codes, teach them finances and how to understand money and things like that. You know what I mean? So those are the things we should be implementing, and uh, those are the things that we should be worried about and trying to implement into schools instead of just again this normal BS that that we always go for. Um, and then it's monitoring pregnancy. Don't we do that already? Ain't that's the point of going to the hospital? So a lot of this y'all just upset over nothing. Um, what else is in Project 2025? So I'm putting that we're gonna really dive deep another. That's probably gonna be the next show I do. Really. what's in Project 2025. It's probably gonna be tomorrow night show. So y'all tap in for that. I'm gonna set it up and we're gonna go from there on that. Um, but yeah, man, again, y'all. So y'all, get ready to tap in, man. 30 days. 30 days, we're going in. Sister Kamala and Donald Trump listed 40 days. There's about 30 to 40, 35 days, 35 to 40 before this election. We're gonna get out there and see what we can do, y'all. Though.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Better have my money, I'm the landlord. Better have my money, let it rent. Better have my money, I'm the landlord. Better have my money, let it rent. You come to the trap and don't shout what you came for. Come to the trap and don't what? I'm doing it, that's what you learn from my lane for.
All right, y'all. So, with staying in the politics realm, so unfortunate, family. We're on the brink, on the cusp of war. World War III is definitely upon us, family. Of course, we know since almost a year now, October the 7th to be a year, um, since that attack on Israel, and we got Ukraine going on over here. We got Israel, Palestine, Lebanon. It's shaking up, family. It's really shaking up, and America, um, hands are inside, and they're also tied behind her back with the blood of both innocents on both sides, tied behind America's back. Um, it's a very, very scary situation. I mean, as we speak, I'm looking at my other month now. Um, Israel and Lebanon, trading missiles, back and forth. The other day, Putin issued a statement saying that um, if Ukraine uses long-range missiles, then he will look at that as a declaration of war from the West with the U.S. and NATO. Obviously, this comes after the United States had instructed, or should I say demanded, or should I say, for lack of a better word, requested that Ukraine does not um, retaliate with long-range missiles. But Ukraine, obviously, look, we're in the middle of a fight. We trying to win this thing, so whatever gonna get this started over quicker. That shit sound good, but we sitting here looking at these, and these guys are, steadily advancing city after city. So what do you expect us to do? And you have it, technically that's right, but things are obviously supposed to be done diplomatic. It's process, all of this is to be done with. But don't seem like this is, I guess going in Ukraine's favor. Being not as wealthy as Russia and having to be limited with what you can do, limited with resources through United States and NATO because of this not wanting to bring everyone else into the fight. But it's a matter of time because what happens if the guys, Lebanon and Iran attacks Israel more, use weapons of mass destruction, nuclear weapons. Does the United States respond? And then, and I gotta be honest, family, like everything brings me back to the word to God, live in the Bible. I think America loses this now, family. America loses this next war. because it's time for her to sit down and humble herself. Um, I just don't think it looks that good for us, family. You know what I mean? We're a much weaker nation. We're a much weaker nation. This country's in great trouble, man. And that's another reason why I say I really don't think the Democratic Party is the way to go. This, you know what I mean? I think in more time, like somebody, and just this is being respectful, and y'all can take this. Look, listen, y'all can take this next statement how you want to take it, but I don't think a woman should lead the free world. I don't think a woman should be the president of the United States, let alone Kamala Harris. I didn't agree with Hillary Clinton. Why? Women are emotional creatures, scientifically. This is not me being personal. It's not an attack or anything. Literally, when women are emotional creatures, you're designed to be that way. Even when you have the time of the month, think one way, 1 minute, you feel emotion. We do not need that. That's why it should be logical. We need logical thinkers, which is typically a sound man in the office. I didn't say it necessarily had to be Donald Trump, but if that what y'all getting me to pick from, I have to totally agree that Donald Trump is the best option right now. Because in his increments, the things that affect me, my safety and well-being, I'm gonna protect. I can protect myself and my village, hands down, right? However, from a national scale, when it comes to war and the feeling of the nation, I have to go with that guy's logic, man. And I honestly, y'all can't sit here and tell not, this lady can't know what she doing, bro. Y'all cannot listen to these constant word salads and think this lady knows what she's doing. And she's gonna be the one to get us out of this war. No, you wanna know why? Because Putin is a logical man. And why would he endorse Kamala Harris if she's gonna end? Pause for if Kamala Harris was the one that could stop and bring peace to that region over there. That's been if Vladimir Putin's objective is to take back the land that he feels is rightfully theirs, since we took it during the Soviet, right? Why would he endorse Kamala Harris? Because she's not a threat. Her, Joe Biden, none of the Democratic Party are threats, family. They've never been threats. They're all bullshit. They threats um, domestically, not nationally. They threats to black people. Uh, they're threat to their, just be honest, be their threat to America's base. America's base is middle class America. The reason why there's more middle class white Americans than there are any other community of people in this country. There's more middle class white Americans than there are black people, let alone rich black people, let alone poor black people, let alone Asians, Hispanic, etc. That's the base of America who Trump. So y'all don't think that's strategically done. And this, again, he is a strategic player, right? Men are usually typically logical. No woman can run a country, especially a free world country like the United States. Again, because she's scientifically an emotional being and will rule and will lead with emotions. And that's not me being sexist or misogynistic. That's just me stating facts. And your open enemy knows this. That's why you have one. I'll wait for the challenge from the come. Salute to y'all. I didn't think so. But again, family, war is inevitable, family. World War III is inevitable. those of you that don't know what I mean by that, oh, we going to war. World War III happens regardless. It's all about a question of when, who brings it faster. That's the only thing that happens right now. Because there's no way around. There's no way around this fight. This fight has to happen. However, it's just a question of when. Who get to bring it in? But on another note, family, I guess we gotta go on and go on in on the other topic. God, man, I didn't want to do this. However, did he do it? Fucking right, he did it. Did it? Did it? Did it? Did it? Diddler. Shout out to the dealer, man. Shout out, look, salute to home kids, man. Salute to the Justin. Salute to young gal, be sure. Salute to the girls, beautiful twin girls. I think they twins. Maybe I'm tripping. But listen, y'all. This is a very, very, very hard thing. You know, I was stating this to my staff the other day. That amazing saying that goes, "What good is a man gain the whole world and then loses his precious soul?" I swear, family, that statement could be so much far from the truth. You're talking about $1 billion empire, family, from a 40 year reign that Diddy has had. But you talking about within that 40 years, you have what, one, two, three, four, five dead rappers, four countless unsigned acts, a semi top of the line television network, one of the top of the lines uh, clothing apparel lines, top of the line liquor distribution with the Ciroc brand, top of the line with with its production and executive producing hit TV shows to land with 6 guns in a safe, 3 ARs with scratched off serial numbers, and 1,000 bottles of baby oil. Man, you can't make this shit up, bro. Why do you make this up, bro? My question is, how is it a racketeering, um, sex trafficking conspiracy charge without the other players? Right? Why is Diddy the only one arrested? Well, that's as of right now. We talking about these parties, fella. We talking about the black Jeffrey Epstein at this point, and the industry is shook. My brother Charlemagne the God said back in January after Cat Williams did his Shannon Sharp interview that 2024 would be the year of exposure. Exposing, I'm sorry. And we there, family. Jesus Christ. I honestly think that by 20, there was a reason. This might be the reason why Beyonce didn't win not one country award for that amazing country album that I heard not one song from. I heard one song that might have been played, one or two, but I can't say why. But apparently it was a big hit, but not as big as theirs. You see what I mean? But that's another chapter too. We ain't going with that. I'm only mentioning Beyonce's album in reference to Jay-Z, who is in bed, for lack of a better term, or should I say best buds with Diddy. Diddy's always at the Rock Nation brunches every year. Them shits is over with. I doubt they have another Rock Nation brunch now. I doubt it. Seriously. There will ever be another Rock Nation brunch. Last one was the last one. And everybody remember the last one where Diddy gave that amazing toast speech. We didn't see much from that party, but we saw that toast. So you know what? Then I'm thinking about it. We always see the toast from Diddy on the Rock Nation brunch. We don't really see much but a couple of pictures of Diddy's speech. This is every year. But now we know, family. It's somewhere after that, after Beyonce's internet closes down. When DJ Khaled feel like this left the oh the party live because Diddy turns up. The baby all comes out, y'all, and they slip and slide all over that arena, all over that secret location that you gotta get flew out to through a helicopter, through secret GPS, and all of that. Oh, it goes down in the DM. And what I mean, it goes down in the DM. Yo, got it. I mean, did it mention? Yo, got his own problems to deal with. We'll get to that later. But Yo Gotta was at the mansion too, y'all. Don't forget, he was at the last Rock Nation brunch as well. Oh, the smoke about to clear. Lord, the smoke about to clear all the way up. I'm wondering why everybody quiet. Are we wondering why? Is this the reason why Usher canceled his tours? The timing has been great, y'all. Y'all gotta remember the timing with all of this has been great. Because when that happened, Kevin Loud stepped down. Anybody ask why Kevin Loud stepped down around the same time Diddy got raided? I mean arrested. They coming for everybody. Look, the chickens coming home to roost. Evil will no longer evil. Look, y'all, this is what I was saying earlier. What this has all been about, family. In the end, in the end, God will have the last laugh, my family. Every knee shall bow and every tongue shall confess. Looking around what's going on. Again, I tell you, from Adam to Moses, 2,000 years. From Moses to Jesus, 1,000 years. From Jesus to today was 6,000 years. And this 6,000 years, this is the end where prophetically evil reign comes to an end. God will remain the victor, family. It's going to be 1,000 years where Jesus and his people, God's people, will rule the earth. Because, boy, listen what I'm telling y'all. All this fornication, all this evil doing that y'all aiding in the bed and then so tied up in y'all on TikTok and Instagram live your life away, family. You can't beat the clock because the world is shaking around you. At the same time, oh, because believe you me, Diddy is a distraction for you. Even this election is a distraction for you, right? And guess what? You're open in this. This is why you have people like Donald Trump and Kamala in the forefront. This don't even happen, nor does it make sense. This is the best. These these is the leaders of the free world. These two the best you got, bro. Right now, oh no, Babylon falls. Oh no, this thing is over with. This thing is over with. And guess what? I'm with God with ending it too. I'm with God with bringing it down because the older I get, every day I move, family, I realize I'm nothing like N words. And by N words, I mean non-denomination. Because you don't believe in nothing. I'm nothing like you N. And when I say N words, I mean you never believers because you don't believe in anything. You don't have no faith. Y'all don't have no God, no religion, no love. You don't want nothing. You don't trust nothing to nobody. You don't want to work for nothing. You want everything fast. You want instant gratification. Oh no, y'all not nothing like us. And Kamala not like us. Joe Biden not like us. Barack wasn't like us either. I'm so sorry for you. And I'm nothing like neither one of you. That's why I'm with God when he comes to blow this thing up. Go on and wrap it up. Because we had a good run. My spirit is real. I've been not happy with the flesh. See, I done been damaged mine already. And when y'all can be content with that, you can be content with that, you probably see what I'm saying. You know, it'll make more sense to you at that point. But yeah, so apologize did it, man, and we're gonna stay tuned. I'm gonna get this audio working right, seeing what's wrong with it, right? And we gotta come back, we gotta tap in um with more battle rap scene. We got a lot of things coming up. We got Hitman card coming up. Salute the Hitman holla. The Bags Bodies joint just announced A Ward and Ave. Uh you got Let's Swamp and Rex, bro. You got fire battles on this game, man. Hitman, the UT, of course, the main event. And I'm laying on the film. I swear I'm ready for it. So we here for it. We're gonna see what to do. Other than that, man, look, it's like to every last one of y'all. Um, y'all hold your head, family. You can't do nothing else in this life. Nothing else in this life. Be who you are. Be true to yourself, man. Trust God, baby, because God has all the answers, family. Whether you believe in him or not. The Bible says that ain't gonna even be enough. That ain't gonna stop the rain, family. Seriously,